Yo, what's up? What's up, everybody? This is now my second podcast. This is part 2 of part 1. Walking your purpose. So we're continuing talking about walking in our God-given purpose. I am your host, Phylicia Renaye, and I'm so glad to be here. So glad to be doing what God has called me to do. Okay, so I'm going to start where I left off. And in the last episode, I left off at my chemistry class, my chemistry teacher in the 11th grade in high school, and how it is, like when you're with your friends, everybody sits on one side, then this is how it was in our class. All the black people sat on one side. I'm just be real. I'm just keep it real. Okay. All the black people, and we had one white girl sitting on our side because she was down. She know who she is. Yeah. So we was all on one side. Then all the white people were on the other side. Those were the ones who did the work, right? I'm doing like the little quotation things because those were the ones. It wasn't that we weren't trying, because we were. Okay. Moving on. So I got in trouble a lot for talking in that class. And literally, I wasn't real. I mean, of course, we were carrying on some outside conversations, but I was just trying to figure out what the heck was going on. I was trying to figure out how to do the work. Like, somebody help me. So he moved me over to the other side because he just felt like I was talking about anything, which sometimes I was. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I was just having casual conversation, especially when nobody was trying to help us figure out what was going on with the subject that we were working at the moment. Okay. Anyways, so he moved me over to the other side with the Caucasian people. That's what I'll use. And I found friends over there too. And they were trying to help me, trying to help me learn and everything, trying to help me pick it up and figure out so I could pass the class. Okay. And he got upset because he wanted everybody to work in silence. But I was like, listen, teacher, this is like life or death, right? Life or death lies in the power of the tongue. Like, I need some help. Trying to help me. I cannot understand this, or I was not understanding. Not that I cannot, because we got to watch how we say things. I was not understanding at the moment. So I was just trying to get a better understanding. Well, my teacher decided to call my mother, my parents, and tell them that he thought that I needed medication because I talk too much. Well, why did he do that? Because my mother took me to the doctor in the 11th grade, had never been on any medication ever before. But because this teacher told my mother that he thought that I needed to be on medication, she took me to the doctor and they gave me some medication. I was upset because I've never had to take medication before, ever. And it wasn't a problem. I was like, I don't understand how me asking questions and trying to learn what I'm supposed to do is a problem. Granted, I like to talk. So yes, I would talk about other things. But in that class, it was my 11th grade year. I had 1.5 more years before graduation. I was really trying to pass, okay? So got put on the medication. I was upset. My mother knew. We talked about it. And she was like, try it for 1 week. And if you don't like it, we'll talk more about it. But I will tell you that God will take even the bad things and turn them around. for the good of those who love him and are called according to his purpose. Glory to God. Glory.